And take one. Hi, my name is Drew Schaefer. I'm a filmmaker, director, and photographer. And today I'm going to give you my advice on what to do and what not to do when working on a movie set. All right, so thank you for joining. My name is Drew Schaefer. I'm a filmmaker, photographer, director, camera operator, extreme sports guy, all those things. And I was fortunate enough to work on a few films this year as director of photography and a B-cam operator, and all the above. And I've gotten to work on some cool productions, which I'm not sure if I'm allowed to talk about yet, but I figured I'd give you my advice on what I learned as being a director of photography and a B-cam operator and just being on set with a crew of 70 all the way down to a crew of 5 or 6 people. So some of this might be kind of self-explanatory, but for some of you, I don't know if you know how important this is. But showing up on time is huge. There is a call sheet that will come out to your email or your text or however, and the production assistant, PA person will send it to you, and it'll say crew call. And whatever the crew call says, if it says 7:30 a.m., you need to be there at 7:15. You need to either be on time or early, because if you're late, production can't get started until you're there, and it's really, really frustrating. Myself, as a director of photography, I was managing a crew and I really needed people to be on time. And when they were on time, it really helped me out a lot because you're doing a lot of things. There's even someone just showing up on time can help you set up a monitor faster or a microphone faster, and it gets everything going. So you being late is actually costing the production a lot of money and you don't even realize it. Back again to the call sheet, check the call sheet again and again, the address, the weather, what should I wear, where is this place, go on Google Maps the night before and check and see how far away you are from this place. Don't just go off of, it's probably 20 minutes, and then it's not, it's really 45 with traffic, and then you're late. Again, don't be late. When working on a shoot, the director or the director of photography might say, yeah, today we're just gonna do a few shots, nothing crazy. That'll change. They'll either add stuff or they'll have added too many shots and they'll have to break it down and you might actually lose some scenes. But I'm just telling you right now, they will stick to the script, but things are going to change. Shots are going to change. You're going to have to run around like a madman. So expect a lot of change. Don't expect everything to go according to plan. Expect the unexpected when working on a movie set. This also may sound kind of obvious, but manual everything. I don't want to see an auto setting on my set. Autofocus, get out of here. Auto white balance, get out of here. It's manual focus, manual white balance, manual this, manual that. Everything is manual. This is a professional shoot. We're not doing autofocus. In certain situations, maybe, but we're going with manual focus. That's the goal, especially when you're doing a sit-down interview. I don't want to see autofocus anywhere. Having enough battery power, I didn't realize was so important, and I kind of underestimated it on my first go-around, but I thought bringing 5 or 6 batteries was enough. It's not. Get the biggest power bank battery you can find that can connect with your camera and buy it. It'll make all the difference. Worrying if there's enough battery in camera A, camera B, camera C is huge because you lose a lot of time charging batteries, and on a production we were constantly swapping out batteries, and now I can't put my focus onto this and I can't check that. So having good batteries and a big enough one that will last you all day is super important. Another similar issue that we ran into was having enough storage. Get the biggest SD card you can, especially if you're doing long takes, like sit-down interviews or documentaries. You want the biggest SD card you can find, and also have solid state drives. So in between takes, you can just dump that footage onto the drive, put it in a folder, make sure it's all there, and then go back to your SD card and delete it. And then you just start the process over again. And you almost could have a production assistant downloading the footage if you trust them, or if you want to do it yourself, that's fine too. But I would highly recommend getting the best SD card and the best solid state drive that you can have, because a solid state will also save you a massive amount of time. A solid state and a regular hard drive, a solid state could probably download 20 times faster, and you don't realize I just downloaded 30, 60, 50 gigabytes in 2 minutes compared to an hour if I did a regular hard drive. So there's huge benefits to having a solid state. It is more expensive, but it's worth the money. Having an extra camera operator or a production assistant, also known as a PA, is super important. I don't think people realize you can't do this all yourself. As much as you think you can, it's really, really hard to do all the roles. So if you can afford it, get extra PAs, a friend, just anyone that can help lug gear around, set up gear, check a setting for you from across the room, another camera operator if you're lucky. But just really, really make sure that you have a camera operator. That's important. Having the right audio guy is huge. Audio is probably more important than the video. I would rather have crisp, clean audio and sacrifice and have like a 1080p camera. Crisp, clean audio is super important. So having the right crew, the right audio guy, the right PA, the right camera guy, the people that can really, really help you out is super important, and you won't realize it until you're trying to do everything yourself. Know your limits on what you can and cannot post on your Instagram or online. A lot of productions are pretty concealed, like they don't want anything getting out. Some productions are like, you can post a photo, but please don't post a video. So really asking your director or your assistants around you, hey, is this okay? Is this not okay? You don't want to get labeled as the guy that's going to post a spoiler for the film before it comes out on Instagram, because then nobody's going to hire you. So really making sure what you can and can't post is super important. This is another one that's kind of huge and it really bothers me, is don't stand around. Find something to do. There's always something to do on set. Can I ask around? Can I do this? Can I do that? Ask a PA, ask the director, ask the DP, ask someone, do something. Don't just stand around and look at your phone. You're wasting valuable time when you could be helping other people out. There's nothing more frustrating than when you're working really hard and you see people over there just on their phones and you're like, what are you doing? Let's go. We have a production to do. So don't be standing around looking at Instagram. That can wait. This is another one that's big, is working really fast to get your camera ready, to get the shot ready. A lot of times we'll say, we need this shot, and then you're standing there lazying around looking at Instagram. Oh, I'm getting it ready, tightening my ND filter. No, hurry up. We have time is money. If you are not working on a set, you are losing money, because sets have to be done by a certain amount of time usually. So if you're not working, you're actually losing money. So you need to move your butt and get your camera ready and start filming and get extra clips. If they ask for 5, give them 10. If they want 10, give them 20. You know what I'm saying? Do that. Last one, and this is a big one, is check your manual focus constantly. The little screen on your camera is not enough. You need to plug in an HDMI cord to your camera and have a big monitor so that you can actually see what's going on. The subject will move and you will be out of focus, especially in a documentary. They will lean back in the chair and then you no longer have the focus point that you had. So you need to be constantly looking at your manual focus and staying off your phone and checking the manual focus. It's really, really important, because if the subject moves and they don't move again for 20 minutes, you just lost 20 minutes of footage. And I've made this mistake in the past, so don't let it be you. I hope this helps y'all. I know it's not the most crazy thing you've ever heard, but these are just some things I've noticed working on sets and being a DP and being a director. These are the little things that make me want to hire someone again and make me not want to hire someone again. And obviously, if you have any questions, comment or DM me, I always respond. Also, be on the lookout for a new film I have coming out called The Long Way Forward. We're hoping to release this film in February at some point. And if you want any photos from the adventures that my production company and I go on, they are linked below on my website. And as always, thank you for watching. If you like this video, do all those stupid, annoying things that YouTubers tell you to do, like subscribe and like this video, and follow me on Instagram for more adventures. And I will see you guys in another video. All right. Peace.